Hi everyone, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to talk to you today about a sugar alternative, and I know if you've watched any of my dessert recipe baking videos, you will notice that they're all sugar-free. I don't eat sugar. I've been off of sugar for over a year, and the reason I know that is because I know I wasn't eating sugar last Halloween. I was pretty much a sugar addict before I gave up sugar. It was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I have a huge sweet tooth. I would eat a cake rather than eat dinner. Like, I love sugar and candy, ice cream, etc. But anyway, the reason why I gave up sugar was number one, obviously for weight loss, and once you hit your 30s, you will have to either work 4 times as hard and eat 4 times less to maintain your weight, or you absolutely have to start giving things up. So the second reason I gave up sugar was also because of my mood swings. Like, I am very sensitive to sugar, and my blood sugar levels fluctuate. I get really cranky, and it actually happens to a lot more people than you would think. Most people don't realize why they're so cranky, and they think it's because they're tired, or they think they're just a mean person, but in actuality it's probably the sugar. But I have noticed since I've given up the sugar, I will tell you some of the benefits. My skin has absolutely gotten way better. I used to wake up with bags under my eyes. I don't have bags under my eyes any longer. My teeth used to ache like if I ate a lot of sugar. I don't have any teeth sensitivity any longer, and obviously I lost weight when I gave up sugar. So I wanted to talk to you about the sugar alternative that I use, and there are quite a few. Probably the most popular is Splenda. Aspartame and Splenda make me absolutely sick. They give me a headache. It changes the neurons in your brain, so it's really not good for you to eat it. All the Diet Cokes, etc. I do not drink that. I also tried stevia. Stevia is very bitter, and I know some of the powders and the liquids of stevia are not supposed to be as bitter, but I don't agree. I don't care for the taste of stevia. But I did find another sugar alternative that I have been using probably about 9 months now, and I absolutely love it. And again, I cook with it in all my dessert videos, and it is palm sugar. It's also known as coconut sugar. It's the same thing. Palm sugar and coconut sugar are the same thing. And I have a couple of different brands here that I wanted to show you. And basically what palm sugar is it's made in Indonesia, and it's the harvested nectar from the coconut palm trees, and it's been used for centuries. And it's a healthy alternative sweetener. And the reason why I love it is it's a low glycemic. It's a GI 35. And so if any of you know why sugar makes you overweight, it's because it raises your insulin levels and your body will store fat. So it's not just the calories of sugar that make you fat, it's because it spikes your blood sugar. So it's a lot of people, and I'm not a doctor, so if you're diabetic, you need to check with your doctor before you eat this. But I have heard that this is a very safe alternative for diabetics. And it is, I think the glycemic index of sugar is like in the 70s, so this is really low glycemic. It's considered low, and it's high in minerals, including potassium, magnesium, zinc, vitamin B2, 3, and 6. And I always buy the organic, and I'll go through the brands that I buy. But first, I just kind of wanted to show you what it looks like. And it comes in, it looks like brown sugar, and it tastes very similar to brown sugar. And it's not bitter. It's not as sweet as sugar, so usually if I'm using it in a recipe, I will use a little bit more just to sweeten it out. But you'll find once you give up sugar, you won't really want it extra super sweet. But there's a couple brands that I use. The first one being Navitas. and this is organic. Always use organic. And Navitas makes a lot of organic products. They're sold at Whole Foods. I could not find Navitas brands at Whole Foods. I ordered this off the internet. But I like this brand a lot. It's great. I found another brand that I also enjoy a lot, which is from nuts.com, and it's organic as well. The palm sugar is pricey. It's not as cheap as cane sugar. So now the calorie count is really similar to sugar, so you're not going to get a lot of calorie savings by going on this. It's not a 0-calorie sweetener. However, like I said, it will not raise your blood sugar. It will not spike your blood sugar. And you can use it in baking. You can use it a 1-for-1 substitute in any of your recipes. So if the recipe calls for 1 cup of white sugar, you'd use 1 cup of palm sugar. If you have a recipe that calls for white sugar and brown sugar, you would substitute 1-for-1 for each of those types of sugar. And I find it works really well in chocolate recipes. It works really well in spice recipes like a pumpkin or a ginger. I think it probably doesn't work as well in something like if you're making a vanilla cake. I mean, it's a darker colored sugar. It's more of a brown sugar kind of texture. So it's not going to be great for something like lemon bars or a vanilla flavored dessert. And let's see. Oh, and it also comes in something called palm syrup, which is the syrup form. And I have it in a plastic bag because I don't want bugs to get into it. I live in Georgia and we have bugs. So I always wrap it up really good because it's really sweet, so bugs like it. And I also purchased this on nuts.com. It's very pricey, so I don't use this as often, but you can use this you can use it in your recipes just like you would regular sugar. You could use it in lieu of maple syrup on your pancakes. Some of the other things that I do with the powdered palm sugar, I put it in, I'll buy the plain Greek yogurt with no sugar in it, no fruit, and I'll add some of that, and it's like my dessert. So I love that because you're getting your protein from the Greek yogurt. You're also getting a sweet treat without spiking your blood sugar. Let's see, what else? I do bake with it. I put it in my oatmeal. I will put a little bit of cinnamon and just a little bit of the palm sugar in there. It tastes delicious. It's like cinnamon oatmeal. So I absolutely love palm sugar. It's been life-changing for me. I don't know what I would have done if I had not found it. And I think my mom told me about it. I think she may have saw it on Dr. Oz or something, but it is amazing. I love it. It does take getting used to. Remember, it's not white sugar, so it's going to be a little bit of transition, but it doesn't have an awful taste. Just try it. It tastes similar, very similar to brown sugar. I think you'll like it. So you should definitely give it a try. Give up sugar. I know Jennifer Lopez, one of the reasons she has such beautiful skin is she doesn't eat sugar. And sugar ages you, and I don't want to get into it because I'm not a doctor, but it's really bad for you. And it's really why there's so many overweight Americans, and it's helped me lose quite a bit of weight, dropping, excluding sugar from my diet. So try the palm sugar. Let me know what you think. You can put it in your iced teas. You can put it in your coffee. I put it in my cappuccino. So tell me what you think. I'm so excited to hear if you tried it, or if you're going to try it, let me know. I'm really happy to share this with you. All right. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.